the wrong thing. Boom! It's been so long since I've been on Zenless Zone Zero, everyone. I did my vocal exercises, so I'm really good to go. One song should do it. Also, last time we dealt with the situation to oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Let's just approach the stand slowly.
Thanks for signing up for the Hollow Champion competition. Good luck out there.
Belle, is that the person you mentioned before? The one who was with Xiaozhao? Is she also here to take part in the competition? She just walked off without a word. She looks like trouble anyway.
Sorry to keep you both waiting. When Hollows threaten the city, from the city rises a champion. Welcome to the Hollow Champion Star Loop main venue. How can I help you?
I want to sign up as a member of the Cunning Hares. The team should have already qualified.
Just a moment. Let me check that for you.
Is registering as a contestant really this simple? Don't you need any other checks or ID verification?
Let me explain. You two should already be familiar with the competition rules. There is no limit on the number of team members for this contest. You can compete solo or stick together as a team.
Okay.
The competition will rank teams and calculate points based on both the difficulty of hunted ethereals and the number of team members. In other words, this is a contest that tests strategy and overall team strength. Therefore, joining another team offers no advantage. Each team's members can also view their team roster at any time to ensure the competition is fair. On top of that, our sponsor, Rusty Cliff Corp, specifically instructed us not to impose too many restrictions on participants.
Rusty Cliff. Okay, that is so funny.
More up-and-coming stars who haven't yet been noticed can have a chance to shine.
Makes sense. Classic move from the entertainment powerhouse.
If you two have no further questions, you can proceed with the registration. Welcome officially to the competition. Next, we will introduce the designated item for this event, which also serves as the only proof of your participant status, the ethereal card.
Oh my god, this is it! This is the story! This is it! I knew it, I knew it, I knew it!
What is this thing used for?
It has two main functions. First, it records your combat performance and calculates your points. Second, it can connect to the official data terminals inside the Hollow to obtain carrot data. Of course, the ethereal card will be loaded with initial carrot data at the start of the competition, but any subsequent updates will require participants to go near the data terminals. Here's some crucial info, so please pay attention. If your ethereal card is destroyed, you'll be disqualified. Your personal points will be reset to 0 for the team's total score, but the team's participant number coefficient will remain unchanged.
In other words, losing members is very disadvantageous for the team.
Exactly. Truth is, this measure is meant to remind participants to stay safe and avoid fighting enemies that might destroy their ethereal cards, since the competition does not provide insurance.
That's a big whoop down. Yeah. That literally just lowers the credibility for Rusty Cliff Corp.
All right, that covers the most important information about the competition. If there's anything else you'd like to know, feel free to swing by anytime. Please proceed to the line ahead to pay the equipment fee and complete your ethereal card activation.
Looks like the line's pretty long. Belle, I'll go queue up. You go check out that W engine prize first.
W engine prize.
Wait, seriously? This thing's worth that much? It even has a special material usage permit. Let me see. Flint, porcelloy, W engine, concealed light.
So, this is the legendary porcelloy, huh? It's my first time seeing it. Enhances ether stabilization metrics to suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments. What does that even mean? Can it be explained in terms a normal person can understand?
Would the average person even need this? And then again, porcelloy itself is super rare, so maybe it'd be a collector's target. Look, this W engine doesn't even seem brand new. It even has some scratches on it.
Well, let's go and check out what other prizes they got.
Compared to the other prizes, the porcelloy W engine seems a bit less popular. But that's a good thing. While there are fewer people around, let's get closer and take a look. I didn't expect just being near the W engine would make me feel better. The porcelloy content in this one must be pretty high. If I can get my hands on it, given time, I can definitely solve the problems with the HDD in my eyes. But now that I think about it, what does that line in the description mean? Suppress energy level fluctuations of potent ether in internal and external environments? Putting aside the external environment for now, does the so-called internal environment refer to the human body? What's the difference between the energy fluctuations of potent ether and corruption in general?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing myself.
What the hell? You scared the living daylights out of me.
Who's there?
Me and Belle had the same reaction.
Sorry, I spoke to you out of the blue. Did I startle you? Speaking of which, this is the first time I've seen someone read through W engine tech specs so carefully. Are you a scholar? Or a W engine enthusiast?
Scholar? Nah, not quite. If we're talking about my profession, I'd say I'm more of an independent investigator of hollows.
Well, you've got pretty unique taste. I honestly can't think of any use for spending points to get such a niche W engine. Right. I'm Romeo, one of the contestants. I just started firing questions at you without even giving you my name. That was pretty rude of me.
It's okay. You don't have to be so formal. I'm Belle. Nice to meet you. I'm also a contestant.
I figured as much. Anyone who shows up at the registration area must be a contestant. Oh, but as long as everyone has different targets and isn't competing over them, then I guess they can also be seen as comrades fighting side by side, right?
Even if the targets were the same, everyone can still become comrades.
Rivals who compete yet still fight side by side. I'd love to meet an opponent like that someday.
By the way, Miss Ramiel, have you already chosen your target?
Not yet. There's still time, so I've decided to think it over carefully. But I'll remember that your target is the porcelloy W engine.
Thanks.
I actually haven't...
Really?
Let's gather some intel before we go home.
My heart's still going nuts after that. Son of a bitch. Hmm? Uh-oh. Crimea. Lucy? A lighter? There's still some other things I gotta do real quick. I also talked to Ramiel. Damn. Wow, she looks beautiful. And she's another angel? What a tease! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. She's one of those types. Dressed like that and she teases? Yeah, I could tell what her other profession is. But I don't want to say it here on YouTube because it's, bad. Yeah, let's head home.
What a long day. It feels like so much has happened, and my mood's been on a roller coaster.
I feel the same, actually.
Well, thankfully we've got a solution now. Make sure you rest up these next few days before the competition. After all, we'll have to rely on the HDD to win that Porceloid W engine. As for this Porceloid pendant we borrowed, since it eases the symptoms, keep it and the ethereal card close during the competition.
Yeah, also, it's been a while since I played Zenless on stream, by the way. I've been focusing on Arknight's Enfield and Honkai Star Rail off-screen for a long time. And on-stream. And also been focusing on Withering Waves and all that. Meanwhile, also playing Roblox, of course, and also trying to take care of my mom. So yeah. Who knew? Who knew this type of stuff would happen? But oh well. But alas. Hmm? Jesus. Freaky as fuck. Anyway, so yeah, just coming back to Zenless Zone Zero actually helps me out a little bit. And we gotta go to the parking lot.
You're up early. We still have several hours before the competition starts.
Don't worry, I'm in pretty good shape today. And my body feels more at ease than it did over the past few days.
Really? That's good to hear. Looks like the plan Fairy and I came up with has started to work. Oh, there's just one thing. If the HDD has to run at full computational load for both of us at the same time, it'll slow down the isolation of redundant data. That's risky for you, so I temporarily disabled part of my connection config.
What?
I'm no match for you when it comes to HDD compatibility. So for this high-stakes competition, you'll have to handle it yourself.
Why say that? Wise, your remote support is what really matters. Don't worry, we've got several days to rest between each stage. The intensity is totally manageable.
So that means in the middle of all this...
Alright. Anyway, remember not to push yourself too hard today. I've already checked the car. Nicole and the others will meet you at Starloop. Belle, if you're about to head out... What was that?
Warning. Unauthorized intrusion detected in residential area.
What? Belle, come on. Let's head up and check it out.
Huh? Oh, no way. Oh, no. Oh, no.
This bed is the absolute best!
Oh, no. Oh, no, she's found my snack stash. It is so adorable. Oh my god. Such a failure. I just sounded like a fucking...
Wow. Just a few days apart and you've already become this cold toward? Didn't we rescue those angels of delusion girls from Lemny and Hollow together on Gilded Carrot Day? Proxy, you literally... Don't confuse imagination. Putting that aside for now. Wise, why are there so many snacks in my room?
I was actually planning a surprise for you. After today's competition, I was going to have Nicole and the others come over to relax and hang out.
Oh, right, the competition. Proxy, you're about to compete in that Hollow Champion thing, aren't you? It's a bit complicated. How should I put it? Nah, never mind. I'll just get to the point. Bottom line, from now on, I'm officially part of your crew. No, wait, I mean, I agreed to join your...
What is this? What's this cop even thinking?
You could have checked with me first.
You know what? It's... I'm definitely getting that W engine of frickin' Seeds leveled up and also getting C leveled up, and I'm gonna have a swappable fucking agents of frickin' Soldier Zero and the Damara and frickin' Seed. Because I'm swapping out for Seed. Because I'm about to have that frickin' military officer take her out of here. That's intruding on my home. Jesus.
Cecilia, even if you keep bugging Belle about joining the competition, it's a bit... Wait, hold on. The on-site scoreboard was only showing information about all the teams during the registration period. Why didn't you register if you were already at the venue?
special agent working under that super scary demon lord, you know. I thought, just like in the stories, I told the staff member about it 3 times. 3 times! And he was like, miss, I heard you. But thanks to that guy's negligence, my ethereal card still hasn't activated as of this morning.
I get it now. Cecilia, you didn't pay the fee, did you? Does participating in the competition happen to be your assignment from Commissioner Severian?
Whoa, why bring up that unlucky name first thing in the morning? It's not like I'm desperate to lose weight or anything. The prizes for the Hollow Champion competition are so generous that anyone would want to join. Especially someone like me, a low-earning agent.
Seriously, those eyes can cut through fucking diamonds. And I was almost taken in by them. No, it's okay, I was taken in by them.
Anyway, I get it. You've got other people on your team, Proxy.
Snake siren. Fine. Of course, the cops are here. Let's go. Let's see how this plays out. Hollow Champion! Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, and our future Hollow Champion, your strength will be witnessed, your legend will be remembered.
Oh, what?
The competition has officially begun. Val, stay sharp and keep your guard up.
Don't worry, Wise. Whether it's ethereal points, the Porceloid W engine, or making a fortune, I'll handle it all.
Staying safe is what's most important. Don't forget, your body hasn't fully recovered yet. And the problem with your eyes still hasn't been resolved.
He's right. The competition is important, but I still need to be mindful of my eyes. I'd better map out the most efficient route to get points.
Oh, this is bad! Manager, just from this short delay, we've already dropped way down in the rankings! We need a plan, quick!
Whoa, Proxy! Quick, do something! The prize money is flying right out of my pocket!
Hey, Cecilia! Boss Nicole would never put on something this dramatic.
Hey, Billy, show some respect to your boss lady. And besides, this is completely how I really feel. Those points that got snatched away were real hard-earned dennies. Don't worry, we'll make it to the next round for sure. We may have had a slower start, but we can still pass them on the curve. No matter how many hollow arenas there are for competitive hunting, the number of high-value ethereals is limited. Leave the route planning to me. We'll use fishers to blitz through these arenas and rack up points as fast as possible.
Seeing how fired up everyone is, I almost feel sorry for our ethereal friends. It's time for everyone to set out on the path.
They say that if you defeat an ethereal cards within 5 meters...
No, I see lightning!
...scan for points.
It's like playing a game. Wow! There are so many high points ethereals here! You're amazing, manager!
I'll leave it to you then, Billy, Cecilia. It's Nicole. Boss Nicole. Don't get it wrong again. Hey, Proxy. Are you short on Danny's? Not really. Why do you ask? Oh, perfect!
I'm seriously broke right now, so maybe we can reconsider how to split the prize money.
Ugh, you really are just like Nicole.
Well, who doesn't like Denny's? You need Denny's to buy good food.
Hold up, I just want to pause real quick. I'm going to pause real quick. This girl only thinks about food and doesn't think about the severity of some situations. What the fuck is this up with this girl? Like, seriously, psychopath. Hold on. AFK real quick, everyone. And I'm back.
Master, I've detected your concern. I will immediately run a detailed analysis on the device in front of you and the surrounding environment. Conclusion. The ether instability amplifies the distortion of current spatial structures, causing constant hollow fractures to appear near the device.
You mean the spatial fractures? Right. Hollows themselves forcibly connect multiple areas through continuous ether. But once that process is reversed, those areas end up fractured and distorted. And if spatial fractures have become a normal occurrence and show up here frequently, then these devices are meant to deal with them?
Correct. Since this hollow's already been explored, a sufficient number of ether disruptors have been installed here in advance to reconnect the ether and repair fractured space. This equipment can manipulate and influence ether, stabilize ether environments, and even alter terrain and paths within hollows on a small scale, fully meeting your needs.
You know, with Barry being our AI assistant in this game, guess what? We are pretty much learning about everything from her.
Master, I've locked onto the locations of all the ether disruptors based on your current needs.
Coordinates received. Thanks for the hard work, Barry.
Impressive. I underestimated you, Proxy.
We've got a way through. Let's keep going.
You know, I don't see any other contestants fighting us for ethereal points.
Whoa! Oh, that's because they don't have a smart proxy around like we do.
Well, excuse me?
But we're still not changing how we split the prize money. Oh, hey! Proxy!
Master, your score has reached 23,900. Remember to pace yourself and avoid unnecessary stress.
Wow! Woo, that's a lot of points. Maybe I should prepare my acceptance speech beforehand?
Isn't that a little flashy for a public security specialist?
Specialist? What specialist? I'm Nicole, the boss of the Cunning Fairy.
You're so into your character! You're just like her!
Escape my game.
Alert. A large number of ethereals is lurking ahead. The targets match the profile of high-score ethereals. Eliminating them in one fell swoop is the recommended course of action.
My things are ready.
Master, your score has reached 65,000. Keep it up.
We're still not done. This is more tiring than I imagined.
And this is just getting good.
So our next target is...
Isn't that Morse?
The weak should accept their fate. And look, don't look at me like that. Consider yourselves... What the...
In the name of justice, I shall pass for my identity. I'll only say it once, so...
Whoa, Whoa, wait! How did this...
Snap out of it, Cecilia. You're the embodiment of justice. A public security specialist who's sworn to uphold what's right.
I'm Nicole!
Whether you're contestants or part of the filming crew, you really are tempting fate if you
Fine! Let's find out!
Oh, come on.
Because you're the villain! And we're companions of justice!
That's right. As Nicole, specialist of NEP's Metropolitan Orders Division, I'm placing you under arrest!
Why is Nicole from public security?
You can't escape my gaze. Phew. Thank goodness we won. Proxy, did you see how I'm...
Manager!
No, I'm fine. Nice work, everyone.
Thank you for helping us.
It's no big deal. By the way, do you have any idea why Moores attacked you just now?
We don't know either. Before this, we were just wandering around aimlessly through the hollow. After receiving the latest announcement from the organizers, we decided to look for a data pile to update the carrot, hoping to try our luck and maybe encounter some high-point ethereals. After that, we ran into Moores, and without a word, he started attacking us.
It sounds like he's been lying in wait. But why was he so... Hold on. Do you guys have the latest carrot update?
Yeah.
Excuse me, do you mind if I take a look at your ethereal cards?
Without you, our ethereal cards would have been trashed, so...
Analysis and comparison complete. Conclusion. This carrot's data differs from the plan I provided for you, Master. Suggestion. Locate a hollow observation data pile. Retrieve real-time observation data, and, by performing a three-way comparison, I can identify the cause of the discrepancy more precisely for you, Master.
Are you leaving? Could...
Of course we can help you. Are you expecting us to give up our points and prize...
Our points probably aren't enough to advance, and we can't really help you either.
Wait,
Let me explain. We're heading out to investigate the data piles that have been supplying everyone with the updated carrots. But there's a good chance we'll run into similar dangers. Under those conditions, we can't guarantee your safety.
Leave it to me, Manager. I'll get them to the exit safely, then catch up with you guys soon.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I'll leave it to you, Billy. Meanwhile, I'll keep moving forward with
Idiot. Stupid goody two-shoes.
Are you good? You're not mad at us for choosing to help them out, are you?
You're from the city! You've got a big, cozy video store and people who love you! If I were you, I'd never leave the video store from the day I was born. I'd live there for 100 years! And
sounds like you really like our home, huh? Including us, of course. Let's make a promise. Once the competition's over, you can come home with us, okay?
You're the one who said it.
Oh no. Did I really just invite this snake girl over to... I opened up a can of worms that I cannot close anymore.
Does it have to be me? When we're searching for data piles, if someone calls for help, you have to think carefully before deciding what to do.
Okay, I'll be sure to think it through carefully with you.
Hey, be careful! Get behind me!
Great.
Sense. Coming from that way. The data pile should be up ahead. Found it. This must be the hollow up.
Ouch.
Roxy, that data pile you hacked into just beeped. Nah, that beep means I did it right. Guess I haven't lost my touch as a legendary proxy. Fairy, you're up. Run a three-way comparison between this latest official carrot, the initial navigation map built into our ethereal cards, and the routes you calculated. Let's see which one of these went wrong.
Understood. Estimated comparison time, 90 seconds. Friendly reminder, there will be no commercials, Master. Please do not change the channel.
Huh, I've been wanting to ask. Never mind the data pile. Why is your ethereal card always talking? Mine doesn't say a word. It's kinda complicated. Long story short, my AI assistant is in there for now. She can handle a lot if the situation calls for it. An AI assistant? You actually have an AI assistant? I've only ever heard of the mega rich, the elites, people on TV, and that one person whose name can't be mentioned. Those are the only ones with AI assistants and new Eridu. Looks like I underestimated you. You could feed a dozen mouths like mine without breaking a sweat.
Told you, this is gonna be a can of worms that cannot be closed.
Notice. Comparison complete. Primary finding. The hollow route I calculated is consistent with the official initial navigation map, with the exception of a few shortcuts specified by Master. However, the latest carrot loaded into this data pile shows only a 62.1% match with verified correct data. Conclusion. Beyond the newly announced high-value ethereal locations, the latest carrot batch contains an active hidden program. This program applies a fixed angular offset to the navigation direction every 60 seconds, cumulatively generating a completely erroneous route.
I see. These carrots have been tweaking the navigation direction at various intervals, guiding all the unsuspecting contestants toward the same endpoint. Wise, what's the situation looking like from out there right now?
Hold on, I'll check right away. Several posts about the competition just blew up on internet. They mention things like getting lost, missing teammates, and vicious attacks on people. The posts are blowing up fast. Belle, be very careful.
It's all starting to add up. Someone must have deliberately tampered with these carrots to lure competitors into a trap. But if that's the case, if the contestants end up completely lost in the hollow, the backlash on internet will go out of control. That can't be what the organizers wanted. There's gotta be a real mastermind behind all of this. Someone pulling the strings from the shadows.
Understood, Belle. Keep the comms open. I'll play it by ear.
Roxy, you look so serious. Don't tell me something big happened again. Wait. Don't say it yet. Let me cover my ears first.
Now that we've picked up some leads, we can't just stand by and do nothing. We've still got time to turn this around. Based on the official announcement from earlier, our ethereal cards and the data piles should all be connected to a built-in data network located in this hollow. That's so they can send us messages and update the carrots in the data piles. So, if we hack into this data pile, we can find a back door into the signal relay that handles data transmission. Then, we can bypass these compromised data piles entirely and send Fairy's safe route directly to everyone's ethereal cards.
Why do you have to do something so conspicuous?
Because I'm a proxy. Mapping out safe routes through hollows is my job. Time waits for no one. Let's get started.
Receiving transmission protocol. Synchronizing decryption.
Oh shit, this is
Data
it.
breach located. Awaiting command initiation.
Now let me become everyone's proxy. done and done.
The navigation on my ethereal card really did change. Wow, I had no idea you were this good.
Well, I'm something of a tech geek after all. Good thing I haven't lost my touch.
But, if I saw that right, your eyes, they flashed for a second?
You're probably just seeing things. I didn't feel anything strange. The data update took quite a while. Before we managed to transmit the correct carrot, quite a few contestants were probably already caught in that trap.
First off, I want to call out a bluff on Cecilia. She's wearing her outfit has a lot of New Eridu public security labels on her, and already her colleagues Qin Yi and Zhu Yuan already knows about Belle being a proxy. It has even been known for in the story canonically because of the bringer situation. I swear to the Lord. This is the reason why there's been a lot of freaking discrepancies. And a lot of these main stories have been doing nothing but making sure that the story stays consistent. But now they bring Cecilia in, and Cecilia does not even get updated about the proxy and is given any sort of files on her because of her colleagues, of her higher-ups. She doesn't have a clue. She needs to be updated on this. It's her boss's fault. Not proxies.
The data update took quite a while.
Are you still planning to keep taking risks?
Huh?
Don't you get it? Those people are nothing but greedy opportunists. I know that look. You've already done enough. Why do you have to be such a goody two-shoes? Didn't you promise?
I'm sorry, Cecilia. I don't intend to break my promise, but I also can't just turn a blind eye to those who are in danger. We live in a world that coexists with hollows. We've got to look out for each other so no one gets lost. That's why proxies exist. That's why I'm here. If you were the one in danger, even if you were a complete stranger to me, I'd still give everything I have to save you.
Fine, I get it. Let's just go. I'm still a specialist with PubSec, you know.
Billy, I've sent you the coordinates. Come over as soon as you're done.
Roger that.
Damn straight. It's weird how I can call the discrepancies of a freaking game story.
Ethereals. It looks like they're frozen.
What the hell?
Aren't these what that person asked me to look into? Why did it have to show up now of all times? Yeah. But why? The ether marks here are so messy. It looks like...
This isn't just one person's doing.
High-frequency energy fluctuations detected in the area ahead. Theory. Ether activity disruptions caused by approaching the fissure portals.
Looks like we're almost at our destination. Hey, Billy. How are things on your end? We're almost there.
Copy, manager. I'm getting ready to go through the nearest fissure. See you in a bit.
Oh.
ether traces look like chaotic currents surging out.
Uh-oh.
Where's my next prey?
Uh-oh.
That's it. Not nearly enough to satisfy my thirst. Whatever. As for you two, welcome to my slaughterhouse.
Run! Now! Cecilia?
Such a pitiful look.
Too bad you won't have time to savor it. What are you? Because the ones heading here aren't just us. Billy, right on time.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
Black Wolf. Romeo.
Oh, who are you? How do you know my name? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Either way, you're all going to die.
Don't worry, Cecilia. We'll be fine.
Ooh, you made it just in time.
Contestant Romuald, your behavior has seriously violated the spirit of the competition. Stand down immediately.
Event organizers.
We received a verified report from another contestant. With their assistance, we collected evidence regarding the carrot data within the data pile and have documented your suspicious behavior. We reserve the right to conduct further investigation into your actions. Contestant Billy, thank you for helping uphold the integrity of this competition.
Problem. Just doing what a Starlight Knight...
Information can't pass between the inside and the outside of the hollow. How did you know?
Because justice, duh. Anyway, your time causing trouble ends here. Once we figured out what that mastermind was planning, Y started recording everything we found in real time. Along with Billy and the injured contestants backing us up, getting the event organizers to check out the competition site was super easy.
Looks like our teamwork is getting better and better, Belle.
We're siblings after all. But it turns out I was totally overthinking it. This guy obviously wasn't pulling anything that sophisticated, like planting spyware in the ethereal cards or anything like that.
You're mocking me?
Contestant Remuel, if you commit any further violations, we will immediately disqualify you. We hereby announce the Hollow Champion competition is temporarily suspended. Please await further notice from the Hollow Extreme Athletics League.
You lot. I'll remember this. Next time we meet, I'll be sure to return this favor.
The Hollow Extreme Athletics League has announced that the competition will be temporarily suspended. Contestants will be informed of the resumption date once the league completes its investigation.
I thought we were gonna have to fight that guy. I was not ready for it. Whew, my heart rate was about to go up right there. Really bad.
Oh, look who it is. If it isn't our star contestant.
Hello, waving hand.
Hello.
We've heard about your deeds from many of the other contestants.
I decided to return to Zenless on Zero for a while.
In the Hollow.
There's been a bunch of just regular yellow event missions. And seriously, it's the second half of this frickin' phase that gets the story of it all. Like, seriously? Could we at least have the second half have the frickin' whole dealio thing? And how you been, by the way?
It's nothing.
You look a bit tired. Do you need any medical assistance?
It's fine. No need. Cecilia, are you okay? You've been kinda out of it ever since seeing that Romuald guy. Really?
We're very sorry. This was on us. We never imagined someone would hack into our carrot data and turn what was supposed to be a friendly competition into a violent incident between contestants. That said, we've already filed a joint report with TOPS and alerted public security. Whoever planted the virus, we'll find them.
Wait, wasn't Romuald the one behind all this? And you're saying TOPS had nothing to do with it?
We're still gathering details. We formally requested an investigation into Romuald. If the murder charges hold up, he'll be arrested. As for the TOPS Alliance, please rest assured, this event wouldn't happen.
Okay, understood. We'll leave you to it.
Please, go rest up. And relax. We won't restart the competition until we're absolutely certain everything's safe.
Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no, not this guy.
Well, well, Promia. Look at you with your nice new gig. Those cuffs suit you. Perfect for rule breakers like you. I told you, once you left the sweepers, you became a stray dog no one trusted.
You talk too much.
What's wrong? Did I hit a nerve?
I don't waste time on pointless fights.
Pointless?
Intel gathering isn't your strong suit, Romuald. Say one more word, and Krampus won't mind taking you out, and whoever's pulling your strings.
Krampus. Found yourself a nice backer, huh? Fine. Looks like you aren't interested in a little sweeper game.
Mr. Romuald, please come with us to the inquiry room. You'll be answering questions from both the Hollow Extreme Athletics League and Tops Alliance regarding your potential involvement in the malicious incident.
Just you wait. By the time the competition starts, you'll all, every last one of you, you're nothing but worthless strays.
Says you frickin' vicious animal. Your insecurities in life led you to your frickin' malicious acts.
Are we on his list too? Wait. Cecilia?
You shouldn't be here, Cecilia.
Run! Get out of—
Judge Promia, Krampus Compliance Authority. This carrot incident involves classified Tops intel.
Cecilia, wait. You two know each other?
What do you want from us? I'm telling you, I'm a specialist at public security now. We're not afraid of you anymore.
I trust you have no involvement in Tops's internal affairs. Leave. And don't do anything unnecessary. I have no interest in wasting my time.
Sorry, we understand.
Huh? Man!
Not long after.
Ooh, that scared the hell out of me. You okay? Oh, wait. Isn't she supposed to be a contestant? What's she doing here? Is she investigating?
Sia? What was that? Why did you bolt the second you saw Promia? And she seemed to know you.
Huh? Anyway, we've already turned over every stone in that area. There's nothing left to check. Maybe we should just take a breather. Yeah, a break.
Girl. I guess Promia's the freaking Raiden. I guess Promia's the purple hair freaking character for this game, huh? If only Vivian were here, she would give her a freaking lashing.
I thought catching Ramule would be the end of it. Can't believe things spiraled even worse after that.
Too many people are tangled up in this. I've got a feeling there are still a lot of secrets waiting to surface. This competition is probably way messier than we thought.
Let's deal with that once the event resumes. For now, you need to rest. After we isolated all the redundant data, have you had any issues with the HDD lately?
I'm totally fine. Okay, maybe I pushed it a little when I was updating everyone's carrot, but seriously, I'm good. Honestly, I'm way more worried about Cecilia. After running into Romule and Promia, she's been completely out of it.
Ah, no wonder she went straight to your room without a word. Maybe you should go check on her.
After this, I'm actually going to take a quick detour off the story.
You sure are looking a lot better now. So, wanna talk about what happened earlier?
Proxy, I want more.
Whoa, Cecilia, that smells...
I bit you for a reason. I'm interrogating you, so don't lie to me. Back in the competition, when we ran into Black Wolf, I could tell from your breathing and heartbeat that you were terrified too. So why didn't you just leave me and run?
I don't really remember what I was thinking back then. I was probably too freaked out to think straight. And just moved on autopilot.
So you didn't even know how terrifying those guys from the outer ring can be?
People from the Outer Ring aren't all bad, you know? Billy, Lighter, Lucy, Caesar.
What are you even talking? That Promia woman and Black Wolf, Romule? They're both sweepers. In the Outer Ring, sweepers only do one thing. Cleaning. Useless corrupted patients, rule breakers, anyone in the way. They all get swept out. A lot of people say they take orders from Caledon, the strongest force the outer...
Caledon. I thought Caledon disbanded. Doesn't that mean the sweepers are gone too?
Well, the sweepers may have disbanded, but people like them...
You've dealt with them before.
Yeah, I only survived because I ran fast enough. That was ages ago, back when I was drifting around the Outer Ring. Only way I got food was doing odd jobs for the biker gangs who controlled the oil supply. There were a lot of people like me. So many.
Jesus Christ.
That land, and all that oil,
So the Sons of Caledon disbanded? First off, no, they didn't. They actually are still alive and kicking and all together still. Bernice and Caesar and Lighter and Lucy and Piper are still the Sons of Caledon. And the sweepers don't take orders from them. The sweepers disbanded and then moved to the city to try to stir up a lot of trouble. Because the frickin' fact that the Sons of Caledon kicked him out of the Outer Ring.
Because we were weak. Even if we fought tooth and nail to get our hands on something, the city folks would just immediately snatch it. But I wasn't the only one.
Hey, this ring's straight up plastic. We fought her for nothing.
Snake tyrant blood on me. Just my luck. Who knows if she's poisonous?
Forget it. Let's leave. If we don't get out of here before the sweepers are back, we're done. It's the sweepers!
Found you. You're the...
Please!
We did, please! Just let us go! You... Come any closer! That day, I ran with Chalky in my arms. I kept running and running, farther and farther, to somewhere I thought Premia could never reach me. I know how sweepers operate. Once they've laid eyes on you, they don't let go. After that, I never went near a cleaned site again. I wandered in fear for a long time. Until one day, Jane dragged me into public security. And Commissioner Severian gave me a chance to become a specialist. Now, word was Caledon had completely fallen apart. That the Outer Ring had a new ruler. That the sweepers were the ones getting crushed now. If the Commissioner hadn't dragged me into this investigation, I would have never crossed paths with them again.
No wonder you panicked the moment you saw them.
I barely survived once. I'm not so... Let's just... Proxy, you get what I'm saying. Staying alive is what matters most.
become Helios. We face arrest.
What the hell?
Go. Where? This isn't right.
Tell them I've already seized the sun. The sun.
No! What time is it now? Right. I remember now. Cecilia and I were discussing dropping out. Then everything went black. Looks like Cecilia's been watching over me since I passed out. I should let her get some rest. Where did Wise go? Huh? Is someone there? Sixth Street feels unusually quiet tonight. Even General Chop isn't open.
This is... Oh my god, this is, Oh.
Wait, Miss Romuald? What are you doing out here at this hour?
Evening, Miss Bell. Have you ever played Foodie Fighters? You know, the game being advertised over there.
Yeah. I come here to play this game all the time. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to say. Why are you here at this hour?
I figured as much. You look like a gamer. So, which character do you like?
Oh, character choice? Definitely Salmonson. Dash punches, jabs, uppercuts, flashy moves, and solid hitboxes. Pressuring my older brother at mid-range with him is just ridiculously satisfying.
I see. So you've got an older brother.
Hannibal? The one who's basically just command grabs? Isn't he really hard to use? Sorry, I didn't...
It's fine. His lack of mobility is... I'm curious. What does a nightmare mean to you? I see. Looks like you do have something to hide after all, Miss Model Citizen. Anyway, I'll pay you back for this favor by dealing with your nightmare in the future.
Wait, earlier you asked me why I was out late, and I answered. Now it's my turn. What exactly do you mean by that?
You really like this little Q&A game, huh? Too bad. We'll have to call it here. Someone over there seems to be looking for you.
Belle, are you there?
See you around. Also, in the next round, you might want to be careful of Hannibals or other suspicious characters that try to creep up on you.
Belle! Oh, there you are. So you were wandering around outside? I knew I heard voices earlier. Was someone else here just now?
It's kind of complicated. Basically, someone who really loves suplexes.
So a violent maniac? You should stay away from people like that. Your tiny frame wouldn't survive.
I'm with a cop. That's why. Okay.
Anyway, enough about that. Do you know how worried Weiss and I were? You collapsed and then snuck out in the middle of the night. What if you passed out on the street?
Sorry for making you worry. I woke up and needed some air. Thanks for staying with me while I was asleep, Cecilia.
Don't just thank me with words. You gotta take action.
From what you were mumbling in your sleep, it sounds like someone else covered our retreat. Still, let's get something to eat. My treat. What do you want?
You're treating me? Yeah! Manager, you're the most generous person alive. Once this specialist here wraps up the case perfectly, your name is totally going in the report. Oh, that sounded kind of weird. Never mind. Oh, I saw this pudding in your fridge earlier. It looked amazing. I want that.
That pudding was a limited edition my brother lined up for. But it's fine. Eat it. He can't say no to me after all. Just don't let him catch you eating dessert this late, or you'll never hear the end of it.
Manager, you're the best. If you're worried about getting caught, how about we sneak off somewhere quiet to eat it? I'll take you there first, then slip back and rescue the pudding. Silent and quick. Oh, wow. This flavor. I can't really explain it, but you can just tell it's premium. So good.
Yeah,
Why are you staring at me like that? Well, unless you really...
Nah, you eat. You helped a lot in today's match. Take this chance to unwind a bit.
What is it? Are you,
Finish chewing before you talk. I'm fine now, really. I had a bit of a headache when I woke up, but the fresh air helped.
Gotta admit, you're tougher than you look. But, fine. Let me just say it. Proxy, the real reason you refused to quit the competition, it's got something to do with you suddenly passing out earlier, right? Some kind of special illness?
What makes you say that?
What a lucky guess! I mean, as a pub sex specialist, I've got a knack for these things, okay? Now, I suspect you are withholding information and obstructing official duties. I order you to confess immediately, leniency if you cooperate, consequences if you resist.
Cecilia, this is the kind of trouble you usually try to avoid.
Yeah, it is a pain, hearing you talk about your illness and all. But wouldn't it be worse if something actually happens to you, and I can't hang out here and eat your snacks anymore? If you're gone, what am I supposed to eat?
That's very on brand for you, Cecilia. If I went through every detail, you'd probably fall asleep before I finished. Should I just give you my conclusion? I've been relying on a specialized ocular implant to navigate the hollow, but lately, it's been harder to control. My body seems to be reacting to it. That's why I passed out. One of the competition prizes is a Porceloid W engine, and Porceloid seems to ease my symptoms. So, no matter what, I want to obtain it and understand how it works. Though, I may have been too reckless.
I see. So what you're really saying is you want to win that prize to save your life? Or, well, save your career as a proxy? Then if I said, Billy and I will stay in the competition and win that W engine for you, and you can just withdraw and wait safely at home for good news, what would you say?
I'm sorry, Cecilia. You need a skilled proxy. If what happened today happens again, entering the hollow without a navigator would be extremely dangerous. In the past, Wise would be able to help, but he recently disabled part of his HDD connection device. He did it for me, but it also means he can't be a proxy for the time being. And since it's a problem with my eyes, using EOS will only worsen the issue. So I have to continue competing in person. After we secure the W engine, however, I might need to take some time to adjust.
Alright. I swear, eating and sleeping at your place has turned me into some goody two-shoes too. Well, since you've made up your mind, I'll stick with you through this mess. Okie day, let's lay out our battle plan. You and Billy, well, mostly Billy, will act as bait, draw everyone's attention. Wait. Since when was this even a plan? And stealing the prizes? They'll kick you out of public security so fast, and then you're looking at jail time? I'm shutting down this career suicide scheme right now.
Just actually, it looks like a nice picture. I'm actually going to take a picture. Boom. And push that triangle button, and I'm going to go ahead and just skip this.
When I first laid out your mission objectives, I believe I was perfectly clear. Don't you agree? Choosing silence now. How unbecoming. Find a way to thin the herd. Make them drop out. You're the funnel for the first round of cuts. I distinctly remember those instructions being very explicit. Now, perhaps you'd care to explain this to me. How exactly does that directive get interpreted as indiscriminate slaughter of contestants and the ethereals they turn into? There are 1,000 ways to force people out of the competition, yet you chose the loudest, bloodiest one. You dragged civilian deaths into it, blew the whole thing wide open, and put public security, the city administration, and Krampus on high alert. Truly.
I don't owe explanations to some mid-level lackey like you. Take a good look at what's left of these washouts still in the running. Get me on the line with him. He'll back my track record, and he'll tell you to shut your yapping.
He won't be speaking with you, Black Wolf Remule. Did you really think he hadn't already made his position clear to me? He's disappointed. Deeply disappointed.
I'm telling you, get me through to him. Talking to you is a waste of time. I've cleared far more obstacles for him than you ever have. He will listen to me.
Well, there's no denying it. You were a very effective tool. That's precisely why I said he's disappointed. He believed you could handle this assignment. Unfortunately, he was mistaken. Your brutality ruined everything. When a tool still has its master's scent on it, the hounds don't take long to find it. I truly am sorry, Remule. Arranging an escape route is the last thing we can do for you. We'll find a new funnel elsewhere. Lie low for now. Your boat departs at 3:30 in the morning from the outermost dock at Port Elpis. No electronic devices steering the handoff. Good luck.
What kind of joke is this? A mangy lapdog dares look down on me? I'll kill you. I'll find you and rip you apart. So those aren't planning to protect me anymore. What now? Do I hide out in the outer ring? Or do I follow their instructions and head for Port Elpis? No. If I were him... So that's why they're shipping me off by sea. Those backstabbing bastards. I got an itch and offed a few worthless nobodies. And now they actually want me dead? No way. I'm not ending up as fish food at the bottom of the ocean. Gotta think of something.
I might need to bow out of the stream just because I need to fucking get my mindset straight. That was, I can't even put it into words of how I feel right now. Criminal declaration. Oh, Lord. Oh. 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 This is just wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, I might as well complete the rest of this off screen because I really don't want to have myself be silenced because of all this heaviness. So have yourselves a very wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye for now.